Happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. I just wanted to get on here really quickly. Short video, short video. I just want to remind us of how important it is to pay attention to your words. Pay attention to your words. Pay attention to what you're saying. Please pay attention to what you are speaking into existence. Be meticulous with your words. Be impeccable with your words. We are creators. You are creating with every single word. Your words are your thoughts. Your words are your thoughts. Your words are your thoughts. It's the same thing as saying, your words create reality. Your thoughts create reality. Everything we do creates our reality. Now, I was just watching Infinite Waters, and I love Infinite Waters. But sometimes, as I become more spiritually mature, and I am so tentative. I'm very attentive to my reality, my thoughts, my words, the things you say, the things you keep talking about. The video was entitled 10 Days of Darkness. And I'm not quite sure. Yes, I am. It's my assignment to do this over and over and over and over and over again, to remind you over and over again that you are creating, we are creating our reality with our thoughts and our words. Everything we write, everything we're talking about, everything we do has such significance into everything that's happening to us. So we can talk about the history of things and scientific proof, and all of that stuff is irrelevant. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. Only your state of being, the way you think, the way you speak. It's as if you already know what your future is. You already know what your future is by the words that you're speaking. If you jump onto somebody else's belief system and you're talking about, well, the Mayans predicted this and this person predicted this and they've been saying this is coming for so long. The Bible predicted this. We are predicting it every single time we speak it, every single time we write it, every single time you sit there and you agree. You agree with it. You agree that it's true. Your agreement to it, your focus on it, your attention on it, literally is your signature. It's your sign. It's your, whatever it is that you're giving your attention to is exactly what you are co-signing into your reality. You are creating it. We sit there and it's like I listen to myself speak, and the way we were taught to speak, the language that we use, our grammar, the language, the words. We keep using the same words over and over again. And nothing is wrong with using the same words over and over again, if these words are actually what it is that you wish to experience. If that's what you want, then keep talking about it. But what I'm saying is, if you wish to experience, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. If you wish to experience the abundance, the prosperity, the good health, the good wealth, your financial freedom, a world full of peace and love and justice and balance. We must keep speaking it. We must keep talking about it. We must keep sharing it, keep posting it, keep writing about it. It's as if you cannot, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. You cannot rehearse, regurgitate, and keep talking about his story, what was already written, what was already prophesied. We have the power to turn it around and reverse it. All we have to do is to keep our mind and our heart and our mouth. Our mouth is one of the biggest things that trap us. Either it's trapping you or it's freeing you. You have to pay attention to what it is that you're saying. If you keep saying, oh, it's coming. 10 days of darkness is coming. They prophesied about this. I told you that they were going to do this. I told you that listen to me. I've been there. I've done that. And I'm telling you, don't go down that road of pointing the finger. Blame. You did this to me. They're doing this to me. They're putting that in our food. They're doing this. You are speaking it into existence. We are creating it all over again by just speaking. They're poisoning our food. They're out to get us. It's because of our skin color why this is happening to us. Listen to the words. Everything that you're saying is exactly what you will experience. I mean, we're on a loop. It's on a loop, man. We're doing the same things over and over and over again. We're thinking the same thoughts that our grandmothers taught us, that our great grandmothers taught. That it's a language, and the language. Take command of your own mind. Take command of your own imagination. I'll sit there and I'm listening to Infinite Waters and I'm looking at him like, not for me. 10 days of darkness for who? Who prophesied that for you? Which book did you read that from? I love you. I do. I really do. But I don't love you enough to agree with you that I'm going to experience 10 days of darkness. We need to reword what you're talking about, because you're talking about 10 days of darkness. Okay, well, that's exactly what you are speaking on our brothers and sisters. This is what we are creating over and over. I don't care who prophesied it. What do you prophesy? Can you speak something and believe it? Believe it with every fiber of your being that no outside external authority has any power over you. The powers that be is you. It's always been. You sit there and you agree with it. If you're complaining about it, you're still agreeing with it, because it's as if you have no control. You have no control to change what it is that you're speaking. That's what you're saying to the universe. You're talking about, we don't have any power to change this. Yes, we do. And it starts with our mouth. I saw something yesterday, this sign that this lady held up that said, one of black women's biggest problems is our mouth and something else. And I'm reading this thing like, okay, so what you're speaking into our reality, what you are posting, what you are writing, what you're claiming as true is that black women have a problem with their mouth. Instead of speaking, black women are getting better and better and better every single day. Black women are so powerful, strong. We are united. We love each other. We love each other. We care about each other. We're working in harmony with each other. We don't have to. Here's the thing about it. You don't have to see it to believe it. You don't have to see it in your reality to claim it. This is why it's called you are creating your next experience right now. You are creating 10 days of darkness right now. Just by speaking it. Just by speaking it, you already know what you're thinking. Okay. Because of my skin tone, because I am considered black in your world, I'm God. I'm God. I am everything. I'm every color. I'm every race. There is no separation in me. And this is the biggest thing. If you claim that you are God, if you claim that you're God, and if you follow me, then you must be on that frequency. Because if you don't believe that you're God, you will find this page and my information very, very annoying. So just log off, delete, and move on. And find your frequency, find your family. But right over here, we shall serve God. God is in us. God is us. Everything about us is godly and pure and perfect. I shall speak nothing less. Now, when I didn't know these things, when I didn't know, I used to create hell. And when you don't know, you are creating hell. And there's so few of us. And even when I say that, it's creative. So I have to catch myself all the time. I was about to say, it's so few of us that have this little piece of knowledge that makes everything so clear. It's not about regurgitating what it is that we see. It's about speaking things into our reality, creating it. If you see the solution, if you see the problem and you know what the solution is, keep talking about the solution. Keep talking about the solution. Keep affirming your abundance. Keep affirming your prosperity. Keep speaking wholeness, peace. Our world is beautiful. Our world is kind. Our world is peaceful. The world that I live in is a beautiful world because I keep speaking it. Imagine if 7 billion of us was to speak the same language, was to chant the same song. All is well. Life is good. Life is great. Life is magnificent. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am divinely protected and guided. And my way is made smooth and clear. And I speak the same for my brothers and sisters. It's not about what I'm seeing happening in front of me. I'm projecting it. I'm prophesying it. I'm literally projecting and forecasting my own future. And if we all bring our minds together and become the masterminds that I already know we are, we can create miraculous things. But we got to stop talking. We got to stop eating vomit is basically what I'm saying. Regurgitating words, languages, belief systems, things that we've read. Listen. If it doesn't serve you, if it doesn't feel good when you speak these words, whether it's about yourself or it's about somebody else, or if it's about your government, or if it's about your politicians, praise your politicians. Give thanks for your government. Forgive, and start envisioning and imagining a new world. Instead of you keep complaining about the old world, we just keep complaining about the old world. We're going to keep getting more of it. All of that attention, all of that complaining is just regurgitating the same of the same. You have to step into the driver's position. We are God. We are creative. It doesn't matter who wrote this story. It doesn't matter who prophesied it. It is irrelevant. Anything outside of you is irrelevant. You must only speak what you wish to experience. When you get on camera, when you get on your page, you must forecast a pure, positive, healthy, prosperous, and abundant future for our kind. The fate of our kind is up to you, and it's up to me. And it's time that the collective consciousness understand the whole energy, vibration, and frequency. There's way much more to you than just physical flesh. And even if you don't believe that about yourself yet, it took some time for me to believe how sacred and divine and magnificent and powerful I truly am. Got to the point where I just stopped talking. If I don't have nothing good to say, you will see Jabundance shut up. You have the right to remain silent. Even your own Miranda rights, your own government makes it so clear. The Bible makes it so clear. Life or death. You're literally speaking your death upon yourself with certain words that you use. You're literally aging the cells of your body with certain words you use. The words are spells. And we keep telling you this, but it's like, are you listening? Are you listening to your own reflections are coming to you and telling you this? Yes, I said earlier there's only a few of us that know, but even that has to be changed because that's a spell. Only a few of us know, only a few of us, there's only a few of us doing this, then hey, what do I expect? I expect the majority and the masses to get it if I keep proclaiming, speaking, prophesying, and I'm using the breath of life, the sacred breath of life to literally speak this into my reality. So few of us. How about you just flip it, Ja? Flip it. There's so many of us that are gaining accurate knowledge of self. There's so many of us gaining, increasing our financial income. There are so many of us walking in righteousness. There are so many of us forecasting a beautiful future for ourselves. And it starts now. Every word you speak, it's happening now. When you're talking about your husband, your boyfriend, your children, your government, your food, stop saying that they're poisoning your food because you're just going to keep getting more of it. And I hope you understand what I'm saying because it's so important. I didn't plan on getting here. I didn't plan on getting on here right now. But it's like, okay, it's like every video I watch, I got to turn it off because what are you forecasting? We are creators. We are here to create heaven on earth with every thought we think, with every word we use, with everything that we do. We are creating it. So of course, if I say I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. Of course, if I keep speaking that, if I keep believing that, if I keep affirming that, and I am consistent, I do not waver. You will never hear me say, I am less than rich. You will never hear me say, I am less than love, that which is God. You will never hear me say, I'm imperfect. We all got to die someday. I don't speak that into my reality. I don't speak that into existence. And guess what? My results and your results are going to be significantly different. What you manifest into your life will be significantly different. And this is what the whole game, the whole matrix, whatever you want to call it, I call it the magnificent life. Life is our greatest manifestation. Every day you wake up, all you need to do is give thanks. Your very existence is what makes you worthy. Your very existence is what makes you deserving of all that's good. It's not your color. It's not your money. It's not what you look like. It's not what you... Listen, it's all about the way you keep thinking. It's all about the way you keep speaking. All right, you see your government acting a certain kind of way. All right, government, I know what to do to help you. You are here to serve humanity. You are here to serve. You're not here. Whoever is watching this, because it's like I said, it's only whoever is watching this, I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all. The leaders, the influencers, the gods on earth. We know that our words create. So what are you speaking into your reality? What are you saying about your own kind? What are you saying about your people? What you're saying about your people is what you're spelling for your people. Is what you're creating for your people. And I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again, how rich and wonderful and how magnificent and how beautiful life is. That's what you want to experience, right? Well, you can't agree with the crowd. Where's the crowd headed? You can't agree with the crowd. You got to speak a new language. You have to renew your mind. You got to let God overtake your mind. There is nothing impossible for you, God. Do you believe? Do you believe? Do you believe in the words that you're speaking? Do you understand, overstand, and understand that everything that you're saying is a prophecy that must be fulfilled? And if you choose to speak, if you have the audacity to speak and believe something different before you can even see it, you've stepped into the throne of God. You must believe it before you even see it. Faith is the evidence of things not seen. When you speak it is the first physical manifestation of this thing existing. It's coming out of your mouth. I'm rich. I'm so rich. I'm so healthy. I'm so wealthy. Life is so good for me and it keeps getting better. I could be sleeping on a park bench. I could be behind the prison walls. I could be trapped in somewhere and nobody knows where I am. I can use my telepathic abilities. I can keep speaking if my mind is working and I can think. Your ability to think is what makes you God. Your ability to think is what brings you the money, the riches, the abundance, the prosperity. If you keep thinking about it, if you keep seeing it for yourself, if you think you're worthy of it, if you think you're deserving of it, it is already yours. It's already yours. It's disrespectful to life to speak anything less than good about life. Life is listening to you. Life is listening to you, God. And whatever you say, God, life is going to give you the experience of it. So I encourage you today. It's not about what you see. What you're speaking is what you are creating it. And if you don't see it now, you don't see the cure for this now, you don't see how this is going to work out, you don't see how, that's not your business. Like Jay-Z said, there's a million ways to get it. The universe has infinite. A million ways is not even doing justice to who you really fully and truly are. Your options are infinite. You will create a way where there was no way before, where there was no road before, when they told you it was final, when they told you only had a few days to live, when they told you had to be out in 3 days, when they told you weren't going to get that job, when they told you weren't going to get that thing. A way will be made. Your faith has to be so strong. Only the strong will continue, Damian Jr. Gang Marley said. In distant relatives. Every single one of y'all are my distant relatives. We all family. I don't care what skin color you are. Look beyond color. Look beyond the shallow side of the pool, man, and go into the deep side of the pool where color doesn't even exist. We're all energy, vibration, and frequency. We are capable of way more better thoughts. Stop repeating the same old regular thoughts and beliefs that you heard You read it somewhere. If it doesn't serve your highest, I'm talking about the highest of the highest good for you and for all of humanity. If that thought, if that belief it's only good for black people, then you're going to need to find a new thought. If it only serves black people, that's not what you came here for. That thought has to be universal. It has to serve all people of all races. It has to serve our entire planet. What you're speaking, what you're prophesying must serve all of humanity. It's not about just one race surviving. It's not about just one set of people making it. That's not what it's about. It's about knowing thyself and knowing the power of your mind to shape and shift reality as you see fit. Turn off the negative news and create your own positive, prosperous, peaceful, loving, kind, and forgiving news. Every day you get up on here, Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media it is, and I'm talking about magic. This is our magic to create heaven on earth. Whatever the media's got to say about the world is irrelevant for you, God. We are here to create, command, speak, post, write on a frequency that serves the evolution and the regeneration and the transformation of heaven. Heaven, not hell on earth. Where you see 10 days of darkness, I see 10 days of light. Because you create your own reality by the thoughts that you're thinking. As you think, so shall you be. As you reap, so shall you sow. Whatever you're giving in thought, in vibration, in frequency, must come back to you. So that's why I keep telling you, send them love. Send them love. Whether they're your enemy or there's someone that you think is wicked, unjust, anybody out there, any person, any place, anything, any circumstance, anything in his story that needs to be cleansed, that the story that needs to be retold. That's a story that needs to be retold. Your life story needs to be retold. The ending must serve your everlasting existence. The ending of your story is for you to write and no one else. You write your story. What's going to happen to you tomorrow may be very different from what's going to happen to somebody else tomorrow, because it's all based on what you're thinking for yourself. And if you love yourself like you say you love yourself, God, if you love yourself like you are commissioned and commanded to do so, you must love yourself with your whole soul, with your whole might. The same way you were taught to love God is the same way you must love yourself. For you are the image, you are the reflection, you are the very representation of God right here, right now. What are you here to bring? Are you here to bring the same hell that we've been living? Or are you here to bring something new into vision, new into imagination? Let us create heaven here on earth. Let us create good health here on earth. Let's create a new story, a new ending. Happily ever after. If you're willing to go there in your imagination, then exercise it every day. You must practice it every day. Practice another positive thought. Then practice another positive thought. Then pick another positive thought. Choose another belief that serves you, that projects a prosperous and abundant future for you. It doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter what any other book says. It doesn't matter what any other person says. Your mind, your thoughts, your ability to think is what makes you God. But you must keep these thoughts, you must keep your words in alignment with the desires of your heart. You must keep your words and your thoughts, your words are your thoughts, in alignment with the desires of your heart. If you desire to live a long, healthy, and wealthy life, then everything that comes out of your mouth must be, I'm so happy and grateful for another day of everlasting life. I'm so happy and grateful. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I appreciate this. I appreciate that. I appreciate this about life. I love this about life. I love that about life. I'm so grateful that I get to experience another minute, another second, another hour of this experience. It's so magnificent. Life is so beautiful. I have so much to create. I have so much to imagine. I have so much to experience. It just keeps getting better and better. Life just keep getting better and better because my thoughts just keep getting better and better. I keep leveling up because my thoughts keep leveling up. The happier my thoughts, the happier my life. The more I give myself thoughts that feel good, it raises my vibration. People love to be around me. Money loves to be around me. Good health, good wealth, abundance, prosperity. I must speak it. I must give thanks for it. I must claim it. I must appreciate all the money I have now. I must appreciate all the money I have now. I am money. That's why I keep telling you to just turn to self. Look at yourself. You're made of money. Look at you. Look at how valuable you are. Do you know how much one of your eyeballs is worth? Do you know how much your organs are worth? Do you know how much your lips, your eyes, your nose, they're working? Everything is working out for you. Everything is working out for you in wonderful ways. Your eyes are working out for you in wonderful ways. Your nose is working out for you in wonderful ways. Your lips, your teeth, your tongue is working out for you in wonderful ways. What's not rich about you, God? Look at your hair. Look at your skin. Look at your legs. How they even move, you don't even know, but they move. They move. How much do you think your entire temple of God is worth? How much do you think this body is worth to somebody that doesn't have a body? How much do you think it's worth? It's worth taking the risk. You have no idea how magnificent and valuable and precious life itself is. The breath of life that you have right now. All I can do is get up and give honor and give praise to the sacred breath of life that's in me right now. Every day I get up and I give thanks. I give thanks. I have everything I need. Guess what? When I keep saying I have everything I need, what do you think happens? What do you think happens? At first, you might not believe it. It takes a minute. You're going to have to reprogram your subconscious mind. You got to keep repetition over. How did you learn how to tie your shoes? How did you learn how to ride that bike? How did you learn how to speak the way you speak right now about yourself, whether it's negative or positive? You did it over and over and over and over and over and year after year and year after year. Yeah. You're going to need to say, I am rich way more than you keep saying I'm broke or I'm poor. That language does not serve you if you want to be abundant, prosperous, and live in a world, actually experience the frequency of heaven on earth. That language must be abolished. Literally, if you want to, if you wish to. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Every time I say that word, I am going to pronounce and decree that the Lord in me, as me, is my shepherd. I shall not want. Whenever I see a thought, a belief, whenever I see a thought go astray, which means that's one of your sheeps. That's one of your, you got to be a good shepherd of your thoughts. Whenever I see a thought go astray or out of alignment with the abundance, prosperity, good health, perfection that is me, I have to lovingly guide it back to source, which is me. I'm the one that sent it. I'm the one that spoke it. I'm the one that agreed and affirmed and claimed it as true. We keep trying to tell you. Nothing and nobody is doing anything to you but you. You are calling it to yourself. You're calling it to the world. You're calling it to the planet. The more you keep talking about it, the more you keep complaining about it with your friends, with your family, the more you sit there and you watch the news and you feel like SHIT. You already know you are off. You are off the frequency if you're feeling like SHIT. You off. Because in heaven on earth, you're not going to feel like that. And I'm not telling you that you ain't going to feel like that sometimes. But the more you practice is the better you're going to get at it. It's like Michael Jordan, man. You got to get up every day and play ball. You want to be the greatest? You want to see the greatest version of yourself? Then come on. You must claim it. You must practice what you're talking about every day. Or stay quiet until you learn the art. The art of speaking in alignment with what it is that you desire. Only speak what you wish to bring into experience, because as you speak it, it's coming right back at you. As you speak it over and over and over again, abracadabra, I promise you, money back guarantee. You keep speaking it. You keep speaking it right here, right now, in your present tense. You keep speaking it. You are experiencing it as you speak it. Just pay attention to how you feel when you say certain words. Pay attention to how you say, when you say thank you. When you say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How do you feel? When you say the words, thank you, I appreciate you, thank you. How do you feel? Now say the opposite of that. Say something like, I hate you. I hate you. How do you feel? Whether you're saying it about yourself or you're saying it about somebody else, how do you feel? You have to pay attention to how you're feeling when you're saying these words. And now you must choose words that promote a feeling of goodness inside of you. Choose words that help you to stay on the feel-good frequency of God. Say words that make you feel good. Say words, these words help you to fine-tune your vibration. You're literally music walking around. It helps you to fine-tune your vibration when you speak certain words. Choose the most opulent, the most abundant, the most prosperous words that you can possibly ever choose in the English language. Do you know how many words are in the English language? Lord have mercy. Do you know how many words are in the English language? Yet we only use about 5 to 10%, which is the amount of brain they say we use, because we keep regurgitating the same stories. We keep regurgitating the same woe is me prophecies. We keep regurgitating the same stories over and over again. And we keep getting the same results. And we keep wondering why we keep getting the same results. Because you haven't changed your frequency. You haven't raised your vibration. You haven't changed your language. You haven't changed your way of being. You haven't told yourself things that make you feel amazing. You have to give yourself these things. If you want more money, give yourself more money with the words that you use. I am so rich. I am so worthy. I'm so deserving. I'm so valuable. I'm so valuable. I'm so worthy. I feel so good. Give yourself the money that you say that you want to experience. You have to give it to yourself now. You have to sit there every day. Yes, this is your job. You need to start using more of your brain power, magic. You have to sit there every day, and this is where most of your time needs to be spent. To imagine yourself living an opulent and abundant life. Taste the food in your imagination. Walk in that house every single day. Cook food in your dream house every single day. See the kind of life that you're living. See the smile on your face. See you laughing. Just see the whole scene of what is life like for you. What is life for you? And you have to shut your eye to this reality, and you have to go into your childlike imagination and see it as done. Play the role. Rehearse in your imagination. See yourself driving the car. See yourself with the love of your life. See yourself in that house. See yourself with what are you going to do with the money? What are you going to do with the money? See it, what you're doing with. Smell the money. You can literally smell the money in your imagination. Where do you live? You can smell the atmosphere. If you live by the beach, you can smell the seawater. You have to become so vivid. You have to take acting classes. Literally. 2 days ago, my post said, listen, you got to stop pretending that you're poor, that you're sick. You got to stop pretending. And that's what Jesus was trying to tell everyone. Jesus was trying to tell us. Let the weak say, I am strong. This is the cure. If the weak keeps saying, I'm weak, I'm tired, I'm broke, I'm weak, I'm tired, you're going to keep getting more of it. You have to believe that you're worth, you deserve something better, and you got to start speaking it on yourself, into yourself. You got to start loving yourself so much that you start speaking. Nothing can stop you from whatever it is that you desire. You are the only one that's blocking it with the thoughts that you're thinking. You have to allow these things to come into your life. You have to literally be so grateful. Gratitude. Thank you. Opens the doors to everything, because thank you says, I already have it. I know I have it. I know I'm worthy of it. So I'm just gonna play the part. I'm gonna agree with God. I'm gonna agree with all my good. I'm gonna agree that I'm rich, and I'm going to speak it. I'm acting like it. I'm speaking like it. You start to feel good almost instantly when you start to think thoughts that keep you on that frequency. You got to forget what you're seeing right now. It's irrelevant. If it's not in harmony with your wish fulfilled as it is, you have to stand firm. You got to stand firm in your vision for yourself. You have to love yourself so much that you are willing to change your words, change your language, change the channel, change the people that you're watching and listening to. Most of them don't know. They just don't know. Some of us are just so gifted with this knowledge, and we are so excited, and we're so eager, and we're so passionate to share these little secrets with you about life. Because we want, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. We see you with us. We see you in prosperity. We see you in abundance. We see you in good health. We see you opulent. We see you manifesting all of your dreams and desires. We're seeing it for you. Can you see the vision for yourself? Can you agree with us? Instead of agreeing with the news, agreeing with the doctor, agreeing with your pastor, take the good and revise the rest. Take the good and revise the rest. 10 days of darkness is not for you, God. 10 days of prosperity. I see 10 days of abundance for you. That's what I'm talking about. We're God. We have the ability to do this. Whatever they say, which is still you, whatever they say, all they is a projection of your dominant thoughts for eons and eons and eons. You came as your mother and father. You came as your mother's mother's father and father's father's father. You came as your entire ancestry is you. Coming back over and over again, trying to figure this thing out over and over again. And you are that one, that Neo, that Christ, that Messiah that will break the chain, that will break the loop, that will break all those generational curses. You are here to do that. And you curses. How do you break a curse? How do you break a curse? How do you cure the sick? You literally have to listen. If the person is wicked, why would you send them hate? That's not the cure for wickedness. If you see a world full of hate, guess what the world needs from you? Love. You can't send the world hate. You can't send your government hateful thoughts. It does not work. It's insanity to send hate and expect for love to come right back at you. It's insanity. It doesn't work. That's not how the laws work of this universe. You cannot keep sending hate. You cannot keep sending all these disharmonious thoughts, chaos. Your thoughts are chaotic. Your thoughts are you know what I'm talking about. Whatever it is you wish to receive, you must send it. And you must hold a new vision for your life, a new vision for your world. And you must hold on to it with every fiber of your being. You must stay faithful. You must stay faithful to your prophecy and see it through to fulfillment. Hold it, speak it, nurture it with every thought. Feed it the thoughts that keep it burning hot, that keep it burning, shining in you. Hold the light. Hold the light. Negative thoughts are heavy. Unforgiveness. Unforgiveness is heavy. Resentfulness is heavy. Shame, guilt, insecurities, your own doubts, your own fears, they're heavy. It weighs you down. Those thoughts weigh you down. This is why every video you must become an angel of light. You got to lighten up. It's more than just going into your house and throwing away all the old stuff that you don't use. It's about going into your mind and letting go of those words, those beliefs, those thoughts that do not serve the highest vision for your life and for every other person. Because all the people that you want to go there and experience this light with you, you have to see them already there. You have to see them already there. You have to speak good health into these people. You gotta speak love into these people. You see people sending you hate, all you got to do is send them love. That's the cure. But you have to cultivate so much of it inside for yourself first. You must give it to yourself first so that you are overflowing and you are able to give freely and just keep pouring and sending that love out into the world. Because you've cultivated it inside of you. If you're sitting there saying to yourself, I cannot do this, I cannot forgive that person, I cannot let it go, I cannot let go of these fears and these insecurities and these doubts, I cannot let go of what he did, she did, my government did, my slave masters did, then you will continue to be heavy. You will continue to feel that heaviness. It's too heavy. Let go. Let go. And you will start to float. You'll start to feel relief. You'll start to feel relief in your body. The minute that you decide to forgive and literally revise, paint a new vision for you and that person, for you and your world, for you and that race of people. Make peace. Make peace with these people. That's the only way you are going to ascend. Lighten up, man. You got to lighten up. You got to lighten up literally and spiritually. These thoughts that you hold are too negative. Look through your entire history, your entire childhood. Clean it up. Revise it. Forgive. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them. Forgive them. You're doing it for you. So I didn't plan on staying here for this long. I really did not plan on staying here this long. But I had to say something. I had to say something. And please share this video. I didn't even go into the whole, in a minute when I get off, I'll put the link to my YouTube page. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. Please subscribe to my YouTube page. I'm telling you this for a reason. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Subscribe to my YouTube page. Subscribe to my YouTube page. The link will be in the video description as soon as I'm done with this video. There is so much for you to know about yourself. There's so much that you need to know about yourself. I am so grateful. I'm so blessed for all the knowledge and the wisdom that has come to me in various forms over the past couple of years. Before that, I literally was in hell. Before The Secret came to me. If you don't know what The Secret is, get on Netflix, type in The Secret. It's all about the law of attraction. It's all about how your thoughts are so creating everything that's going on in your life, how you feel about yourself, what you're thinking about them, what you're thinking about everything, what you're thinking about money must be super positive. You can't say nothing crazy about money or else money will create something crazy about you. Let me tell you, life is amazing when you learn to think and claim and hold on to thoughts. I mean, the more amazing that your thoughts are, is the more amazing your life will be. Don't that make sense to you though? The more loving your thoughts are about yourself and everything else connected to you, everything that's serving you, the more positive, the more loving, the more kind, the more forgiving your thoughts are, the more amazing, the more beautiful your thoughts are, the more heavenly your thoughts are, is the more heavenly you'll see this world. It will manifest slowly or fast. It depends on your belief system. How long does it take you to believe? How long will it take you to believe in your prosperity more than your poverty? How long will it take you to believe in your divine, sacred, multi-dimensional, magical, supreme self? How long will it take you to believe in yourself? God, I believe in you. And I believe that you can. You can change your life. You can change your thoughts. You can change your beliefs. And I am the magical representation of that. I don't think you'll hear some of this stuff from anybody else, which is why it's my assignment to say it to you. It doesn't matter. Be very careful with the videos that you're watching. Yes, I love some of these people too, but there's a little part to it that we must understand. We do know what's going to happen tomorrow. We do know what's going to happen in the future because we're speaking it, we are claiming it, we are thinking about it right now. This is how we create a new world. We must revise everything that we've learned. We must relearn everything that we've been taught. And I'm going to close with this, my first quote. You must unlearn what you've been taught to believe since birth. That software no longer serves you, and you don't blame your parents. They didn't know either. Their parents didn't know either. But hallelujah, there is someone in your generational line, and that someone is you, that will break all these chains and set your very soul free. You'll set all your ancestors free. Your ancestors are still here with you right now. You talk about angels, you talk about the ancestors, you talk about all these other life forms. They're right here right now. They're right here right now. They're right around you right now. Some of us can feel them and talk to them. Some of us are not interested in doing all that. We'd rather just not speak to them ever again. I don't know why, but now is the time. You have the ability to speak to your so-called dead loved ones. They are definitely and so not dead, because we cannot die. Energy can only be destroyed, can only be transformed. Excuse me. I rebuke that in the name of Jah. Energy cannot be destroyed. Hallelujah. We are transformed this day. Choose your words carefully. Choose who you're listening to carefully. Anything that person is feeding you, it should be pure, positive, and if the person doesn't know, they can't teach you nothing else. Some of us don't even realize what we're saying on ourselves, what we're speaking onto ourselves, what we're speaking about our people, what we're prophesying. You share information from another source that says, okay, this is going to happen between this date and that date. What I'm telling you is that you are God and you are a creator. You are creative. Whatever you're thinking, you can revise and reverse and rewrite anything. With God, all things are possible. When you learn how to manipulate your own power, your own magic, your own thoughts, your own words, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But like I said, listen to yourself. Pay attention to the words that you're speaking over your children, over yourself, and especially over your body. Speak the finest and the highest thoughts. Things that you would never possibly say about your body. Start speaking it over your body. Start speaking how appreciative, how grateful you are for every single organ in your body, for every single cell, for every blood cell, for every organ, for your feet, for your hands, for your toes, for your nails, for your hair. You have to start becoming so ridiculously grateful. Is the first step to becoming a great and merciful God. Start loving yourself, start loving your body, honoring and respecting your body with every single word that you speak, because every word is creative. The more you say it, I am rich, I am grateful, I'm prosperous, I'm abundant, life is good, life is beautiful, everything is always working out for me in wonderful, magical, magnificent ways. Check me 20, 30 years ago, I was speaking some crazy, negative, loose, chaotic, dysfunctional things about myself, and that's what I got. And since I started to reverse that spell, hallelujah, all is well. Every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. I love myself. I love my hair. I love my teeth. I love my skin. The color of my skin is always working out for me in wonderful ways. What you talking about? I look good. I smell good. I feel good. I feel like money. I am so happy and so grateful that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis. I am so rich. I am so free. I am so magnificent. The divine energy of God lives in me as me. I am perfectly perfect in every way. My Creator made no mistakes on me because God makes no mistakes. I love myself with my whole soul, with my whole heart, with my whole mind. To know thyself is to love thyself. I speak only abundant, prosperous, loving, kind, forgiving, merciful, and magical thoughts about myself, about my government, about my police officers, about my car, about my feet, about my money, about my life, about my page, about my videos. I speak only love. For it is what I wish to experience. So I speak it because I know how creative my words are.
That's color purple.
Abundance, abundance, abundance. I send to you this day. Perfect health. You are healed. You are healed. You are healed. Can you feel that frequency? Thank you, 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 thank you. I love you. I love you. I love everything about you. I love the way you think. I love the way you think. I love your hair. I love the way it grows. I love your eyes. I love your nose. I love your skin. I love your teeth. I love myself. Say that to every insecurity that you have about your body. Keep speaking into that part of your body. I love you. I appreciate you. I recognize you. I recognize what you do for me. And I'm so grateful, heart. I'm so grateful, kidneys. I'm so grateful, lungs. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, womb. I'm so grateful for you. All of you work magically, magnificently to serve me, to keep me alive, to keep my blood flowing, to keep my body clean. Thank you. Everything is working. I'm so grateful to the point that I'm starting to cry. Like, yo, the trees are out there working for me to keep me alive. The water, it's there for me. The sun comes out every day for me. What could I possibly be complaining about for the very thing I complain about? I'm going to get more of it, and I understand this, and I understand this. So I've created a whole new way of being. I've created a whole new human being. I've created a whole new supreme being. I see divinity in myself. I see holiness in myself. I see perfection in myself. I praise and I worship myself, for I am made in the image and the likeness of God. I am. Everything I say after I am, I will become. I must become. I call and I claim. It shall be. Use your words for the holy ascension of mankind. Use your words to build up every race of man, of woman, of all kind. Praise life, worship life, love life. Life is for the living. Have an amazing day. Have an amazing life. Have amazing thoughts. Have a powerful, prosperous, and passionate day. Every day is an exciting day to just be here and to see, feel, taste, and touch your own creation. How magnificent is that, to feel, taste, touch, and smell my own creation. My baby girl. Everything is a creation. I'm so grateful for all it is that we're doing to cleanse, regenerate, and transform this beautiful planet, this beautiful body, this beautiful earth. Our mind is what this world is. It's a manifestation of our mind. Time to clean house. You are a creator. So let's create heaven. Instead of creating hell, we already know what that's like. We already know what it looks like. We already know what it feels like. We already know what it smells like. So let's create the opposite. We know how to create hell on earth with hellish thoughts. Now, let's create man in our own new, perfect image. As above, so below. As within, so without. May the holy presence of God overtake you this day, this night, this second, this very hour. Hallelujah. I am, I am, I am. Have an amazing and powerful day. You are creators.